Okay. I would like to welcome to the stage the most sought-after bachelor in the country. You may have seen him on America's Most Wanted. Will you please welcome to the stage Mr. Troy Correia, everybody. Troy Correia.
Hello, Fairfield! Woo! My name is Troy Correia, and I'm a prostitute. Some of you act like you don't believe me. Every time I tell people that, someone will ask me, how can I consider myself a prostitute? So I tell them, when I go to work, I'm there for their benefit. I'm lied to, I'm used and abused, they screw me all the time, I get paid for it. I'm a prostitute. I want to talk a little bit about men and women, because men and women are so different. Women love to shop, men love sports, men hate to shop. A thumb down. I think that went too well. Anyway, when I go shopping, if I need a pair of pants, grab a 30 waist, 30 length, easy. If I need a t-shirt, grab a large, done. Women's clothing sizes, though, are so confusing. A few years ago, I asked a girlfriend of mine to explain them to me. She said, all the odd number sizes from 0 to 13 are for petites. All the even number sizes from 14 down are for misses. All the sizes above that are considered plus sizes. Then she tells me, but you have to take into consideration your height and weight to get your size. I'm thinking, this sounds like X times Y equals Z. Then I realized why it takes women so long when they go shopping. Because they gotta be a friggin' math major just to buy clothes. I can guarantee it was a man that came up with these women's clothing sizes. Wouldn't you agree, ladies?
Yeah.
And you know why he did that? To keep her ass out of the house while they watch the game. And on that note, as Victor mentioned, I am single, although you haven't seen me on America's Most Wanted. That episode doesn't air until next month. Now, I've been on a lot of those internet dating sites. Now, I don't know about the guys' profiles, but the women's profiles, about 15% of them have photos of them taking pictures of themselves in a mirror. They're over there with their camera or their cell phone doing, you know, giving it that shot. What bothers me about that is these women want you to date them, but they don't even have a single friend that could take their picture. And every once in a while, you'll see one of them, they're over there, rather than looking in the mirror, they're looking at the screen on their camera or their cell phone doing this. You know, and I actually saw one woman who had her camera covering half of her face so she could look through the viewfinder to make sure she had herself in the picture. And not only do these women not have any friends, they don't have any common sense either. And what's up with these women too that put every picture on their profile completely out of focus? Are these their, this is what I'm going to look like when you're drunk photos? You know, the best one is a woman who tried to make themselves look better by getting a big ugly friend in the picture with them. And then they put me up above it with a little arrow to themselves. Yeah, as I mentioned, I've been on a lot of the internet dating sites for a while. Has anybody else done that?
Hey, girl, MySpace.
MySpace. Anybody have any luck?
No.
No? Well, I actually went out a few times. I went out with this, eventually went out with this gorgeous woman. We went out, and during the course of our evening, she went on to tell me that she was bi. Yeah, my mind started racing a million miles a minute. I'm thinking girl-on-girl action, threesome. This is every guy's fantasy, every guy's dream come true. Come to find out, she meant bipolar. So now we're dating. Yeah, and most of the time it is like I'm with two women at once, because one minute she's a hot, passionate, loving, caring, sensitive individual, and the next minute she's Glenn Close's character from Fatal Attraction. Yeah, and it gets better too. I also found out she's an alcoholic and she's got ADD. I think in her case though, the ADD stands for another drink, dude. Yeah, so I'm thinking, how the hell am I going to get out of this situation? Well, lucky for me, the ADD kicked in, she got bored with my ass, booted me to the curb. Problem solved. And speaking of girlfriends, I walked in on a girlfriend once when she was going to the bathroom. Or I should say she was trying to go to the bathroom. She looks up at me and says, "Can you turn on the water?" Okay. She went on to explain that when she was a little girl, her mom would run the water in the sink, she'd go to the bathroom. It was that conditioned response thing, like Pavlov's dog. Well, that was great when she was a little girl. But now she can't do the dishes without pissing her pants. Yeah, I went shopping recently. Not shopping. Shopping. I went to Berkeley to some of the used record stores, and I had to park on one of the side streets. As I'm walking down to the corner of Telegraph Ave, they've got this big sign up there that says drug-free zone. I'm thinking, yeah, right, this is the hippie capital of the world, and you got a sign like that up there. That's like putting a sign that says white trash free zone in front of Wal-Mart. And speaking of Wal-Mart, do you ever notice in front of every Wal-Mart there's like 50 handicapped parking spaces? You know what pisses me off about that? I don't think it's fair that all the best spaces are reserved for their employees. I've actually worked in a grocery store for over 28 years now, and I've seen some weird products come and go. A few years ago, they had a product called rinse and reuse paper plates. They didn't last very long. I guess people figured out, someone thought of this idea a long time ago. It's called dishes. And Palmolive has some dish soap. It's called aromatherapy anti-stress. Yeah, like doing the dishes is going to take the stress out of your life. If I want to take the stress out of my life, I'm not going to do the dishes. The other night I saw a product, and guys, you're not going to believe this. Did you know that women's maxi pads have 4 channels? 4 channels! When I was a kid growing up, our TV only got 3 channels. It's like, what's next? Satellite radio, internet? You know, the best they can come up with for us guys is flavored condoms. And who does that benefit? I mean, I've never been in the middle of having sex and said, baby, I need to take a break. I'm a little hungry. Can you have me one of them strawberry condoms? And that's my time. I got to get out of here, but before I go, I want to leave you with a saying I think everybody should live by. That is humor. Never leave home without it, because laughter is the best medicine, next to Prozac. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy Correia.